Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I'm Old Dead Man, your host. Thanks for joining me today. We're getting straight into some German equipment here. And one of the things I noticed is that I have an awful lot of event vehicles after all the time I've been playing War Thunder, including the Leopard 2 AV from the Summer Quest 2022 and the C2A1 Mexus from Summer 2020. So that's my primary lineup right there. There are some other event vehicles I could tie in if I wanted to jump up to 11.3. But you know what? Let's go ahead and try this out and see what happens. I've already done 2 matches in this lineup. Sorry, make that 3 matches in this lineup. And let's just say they have not gone well. So let's go ahead and get in here and see if we can turn my fortunes around and have some fun. So we're looking at Breslau on single cap, and this does not bode well. I mean, the tight streets and everything like that, and I know that all the ways I normally would go are going to be well understood by pretty much everybody. Let's just go ahead and maneuver this way instead. All right, so I'm going to try and maneuver to the extreme fringes of this and then come up on their side of A. I don't feel confident in it, though. Let's see. We're going to try it and see what... Wow, already engaged. That is a surprise. Okay, left turn here. Am I too deep? Why am I getting a warning here? Okay, I'm back to regular. Okay, nobody yet. Holy moly. I got nothing. As I said, I did not have a good feeling about it. Let's go do the exact same thing with the C2A1. Now, the funny thing about the Leopard 2 AV is it does not have thermals. In fact, the C2A1, the Mexus, does have thermals, but that one does not. It's only got night vision devices. There's somebody in an M22. Of course there's somebody in an M22. Why would there ever not be somebody in an M22? Alright, so we know we're already going to be facing some issues here. That guy's looks burning. Yeah, his hatches are open. That's probably me, ironically. Okay, same thing as last time. Okay, we're going to have to try and get around this BMP. Try and engage enemy targets. That's sufficient. Okay, I see several marks here, some of which are going to be a real problem for me in short order here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing here. Here's the thing, I don't really want to, Okay, does he know I'm here or not? I think he's suspicious. Let's drop party right there.
in diesem Sektor.
some noise and some cover. Dang it! Almost had the reload in time. Almost. Okay, so let's continue on. What do we got? We got friendly air up. I got a big light and a Gepard. And not quite enough. Do I have... If I drew this... Oh, I can bring a CL-13. Let's do this. It won't do me much good, but I'm going to go see if I can find some Helima choppers to go and Helima chop down. By the way, that C2A1's gun is surprisingly effective. That APFSDS round pretty much sailed through the enemy armor on that. Okay, let's see. Those are friendly air. By the way, I don't know about your clients, but on mine, if you hit Alt-Z, it will hide all the text on the screen. And I find this is very convenient for purposes of looking for enemy aircraft. Kind of clears off the clutter.
130, 2,000 meters.
And allows me to kind of work. Okay, not seeing anything so far. Ooh, there we go. Okay, roll in on this guy 6. Well, apparently roll in on with this jet is not so much roll in as gradually come around. Pass out at this rate. I still hear him, but unfortunately I lost track of him.
Air 260.
There he is. You're going full burner. I'm just flying an airplane. In that direction. Did he just crash? I think he just crashed. No, he didn't crash. There you are. Nice. Oh! Well, I got him. And then somebody else got me. It always feels like the Strela 10 is a little bit too low of BR. It always feels like that's the one I get shot down by at these middle-in ranges. Alright, so big light time, I guess. I got ITOs. Is an ITO what you get when Apple makes a tow missile? Why, thank you. Let's make sure we get our ITOs out, and make sure you swipe to the correct direction and type in your code. As we find, we will see that the ITO is quite capable of handling any task that you might have. Okay, let's go ahead and roll. But don't worry, it's a Bill Gates special. And sorry, not Bill Gates. Whoa, who am I talking about? I'm talking about Steve Jobs special. Woo! I forgot what the big light was like. Okay, there's something around the corner here. Can I engage it? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Get you tied up, Abrams. Dang it! He got it. Oh, he did get it. Okay. I don't have to engage it. Oh, 2 S-38s. I hate those things.
Attention to the map.
For heaven's sake, seriously? That's why I hate 2S38s. They're stupid OP. Emphasis being on the word stupid. Let's keep it moving.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Okay.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Okay. I don't believe for a second that's going to actually fool him. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close on him while he's tied up by somebody else. Okay, they got him. Okay, excellent. Okay. This is not a good street to be sitting on. No, sir. No, sir. Nowhere to hide. Nowhere to run. Okay, is there an enemy jet? I think that is an enemy jet.
Attention to the map. Roger that.
Okay, he's just running away. And that's another enemy jet. Okay, that's friendly. Okay, it was ended up being too late for it to make any difference. Okay, not a wonderful beginning, but I did use that C2A1 to good effect for a little bit there. Let's go back in and see what we can do in another match. My German lineup is most of my actual tech tree tanks don't get much above 9.0. Like I've got this Bakelite at 9.3. It's things like my event vehicles that are the ones that get me above those BRs. And this is an awful map. I don't mind it when it's like several caps or 3 cap, but battle mode, of course, battle mode is awful no matter how you slice it. I don't care what you say on that one. Mainly because I just find it to so much, I don't know, to basically favor stale, stationary gameplay. And if there's one thing I don't do, it's stationary. Pins and pencils, maybe, but definitely not stationary. I don't really have a plan for this. I'm going to go up against the edge of the map here. Again, this map has been so restricted by map design that it's virtually just a channelized map. Oh, well, for the first time in forever, there's no 292s to fight. For the first time in forever, I can blow them out of sight. So I was driving down the road with a couple of my kids and my wife in the car. And some reason or other, the topic of being really old came up, and I don't remember what the context was at this point. But I go off into this. You know, it would be a pretty awesome, like, comedy idea. You know, you'd be like a really old guy just saying, be like, well, back when I, whoops. Let's move up here. Ooh, thank you. I'm even going to say thank you to that. Anyway, so comedy routine. Oh, back when I was a whippersnapper, why? I was back when God was there compressing everything down in his itty bitty speck. And then he kind of decided he was going to have this party. And they were all talking about, maybe stupid things like fart flares. And of course. And then he got the lighter out. And boom! That's how the Big Bang happened. Just kind of go through the history of the world and just kind of that. Oh, there was, after a long time, there was some dinosaur things. I had this pit brontosaurus. And the pit brontosaurus was so cute, so friendly. Every morning he'd wake me up and he'd roll me down the hill, right into the tar pits. And I'd have to climb out of the tar pits, and it was just a wonderful brontosaurus. And eventually that it had to start hunting and gathering, and then it was all downhill from there. And then this meteor comes down from the sky, and boom! Oh, no more dinosaurs, and therefore brontosaurus. And move forward, and then it all went to heck in a handbasket when all of a sudden God thought there had to be people on the earth, and this guy named Adam comes around, and he had this garden, all this other stuff. Only so fancy, only garden on the whole planet, and of course he had this only woman on the old planet. Oh my heavens, you'd have thought he was the whole business right there. And eventually, then they got him tied up with a serpent, and it all went downhill from there, and then of course the garden got destroyed, and let me tell you, it was awful. But then again, I got rid of that Adam fella and got him out of the garden thingy. Yeah, just kind of have some fun with it. Tell all kinds of fake stories along those lines. Okay. That's just annoying right there. That was just plain annoying. So then you could go on and be like, well, then of course you go forward a while, and there's this fellow named Noah, and of course, he started saying there was supposed to be rain, and going to be all this rain, it was going to flood the earth, and the thing is, there'd been no rain after all these years. I don't think it's this idea there'd be rain, this crazy commentary. And of course, nobody believed him because the guy was nuts, and of course, the HOA comes around, and they tell me I gotta mow my lawn, and the thing is that I don't even have a lawnmower. They've not been invented yet. So, of course, I've got to deal with all of that HOA nonsense. It didn't help any that HOA was run by Satan, and he's the one that made sure that he was rule-lording everything about the place. Right. I kind of didn't expect that to actually work, but you know what? I was trying to get through this match anyway. Oh my heavens, I can take a backup. No, I am not taking a backup. Nope, I'm not taking a backup. There isn't any power on heaven or earth that can make me bring a backup into this map at this situation. Nope, it's lost. So, then you can go on and talk about then go into like Moses, and then move forward to maybe the medieval period, and just have some fun with it, and talk about all the crazy things in the world, and then come up to the modern age. Who knows what we talk about in the modern age? Oh my heavens. Back in my day, we had to use stone tablets, and I like to
because that's how it was.
All right, Pradesh. Oh, Pradesh. Okay, I did this one the other day in another one of my videos. I don't play Pradesh very often, so clearly we're going to have some fun with this one. And maybe I'm going to just do exactly what I did in that one. I'm going to drop down into Bravo, and I'm going to, take that and then work my way to Alpha. Okay. Ugh. Come on, let's get up and over. Up and over. Oh my heavens. Look, I just want to get over here and go kick some butts. Okay, good. The 292s are on the other team again, so this is a positive sign. So what do you think of that kind of a comedy routine type of thing there? Just have some fun, pretending to be this old geezer that's been through the whole world, telling stories about all the historical figures.
There was this short guy. He always had his hand inside of his coat. I think he said he was always cold. That's why he kept his hand in there. Had that big funny hat that was all popular around the time. And started calling himself emperor. And they started taking over the whole known world. And it just did not go well. Guy got, getting kicked off to an island. And they thought I was doing things with him. And I told him I don't really do that. And it just didn't go well. Yeah. Finally, they had the guy end up at this place called Waterloo, and then he got his butt kicked in the military and all this kind of stuff. It's always just a problematic thing, always the time. Those guys need to stay away from that whole taking over the world thing. It doesn't ever work. Okay, so I've managed to get into Bravo with no opposition, actually.
Attention to the map.
Okay, we've got Bravo. Let's check around the corner here. I don't like the fact that I can't see a lot of stuff here. It's making me nervous. I don't like being nervous. Right. I knew there was something making me nervous. Problem is I don't have a laser rangefinder, so there's not really much point in...
Mercy.
Recon reports enemy spotted.
Yes.
Alright, where was he? Back there? Okay, well, I'm not going to stick a... There he is! Yeah. Okay, so how am I going to... Oh, well, you know what? I know I'm going to get around this. Let's go. Let's be careful here because there's probably a point at which I'll be revealed to him. Okay, cut across. Nice. Okay, so he's firing out of his spawn. And I'm down to 2 crew members.
Into the designated grid zone.
I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do about this now. Will I be covered entirely from them if I go this way? I think I will. If I can get up there. Okay, we'll go this way. Come on, come on. Cannon barrel. That's perfect.
We've captured most of the strategic zones. A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
He's going to have to hope he can repair faster than I can get over there. Oh, I'm stuck. Stuck. He's continued backing off. Oh, he's turned on his engine smoke. Okay. Oh, come on! He got that repair done in time. Ça, laissez la vie. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. You know, I haven't heard that song in literal decades now.
And victory will be ours.
Estrella 10M2, right? Should have seen that coming.
Attention to the map.
Right. No planes coming in right now. That means that somebody saw me. Odds are it's somebody from over that direction, so we're going to duck into cover here. Problem is I don't know where to expect somebody from.
Most of the strategic zones are captured.
All right, so this is going to cover me mostly from that direction. All right. A is going to be a problem. Let's go ahead and start working my way over there.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Panzer, 9 Uhr. Entfernung 400 Meter.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Seriously? That is not good. That was twice in a row I managed to run into something. What's even funnier is I managed to penetrate that XM1 over there. Okay, C2A one time. Let's get this thing going here. That's what I was looking for right there. The future's not our... Yes! To see... Que sera, sera. Mark. children of my own. They ask their mother, what shall I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. Okay, this time, yay! Definitely not one of the easier maps to maneuver around in. So, what do you think of these kind of event vehicle lineups right here? Do you want to see more of this type of lineup type videos? Let me know in the comments below. I realize the Leopard 2AV was not, it's none of them, they're not spaded, any of them. But I realize the Leopard 2AV is probably not best represented by this, but I thought the C2A1 did a very good job, even in the up tier. Again, let me know in the comments below. You have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next video.